The difference between a lady and a flower girl is not how she behaves, but how she's treated. This is not a line from Dickens' Great Expectations or Ibsen's A Doll's House, but a brilliant observation from George Bernard Shaw's Pygmalion. With this single line, Shaw challenges deeply ingrained social hierarchies and perceptions of identity. Pygmalion is not just a wonderful drama, it is a thought provoking exploration of transformation, class, and human dignity. Assalamu alaikum everyone. This is me Arisha Sahar. In this video, I, along with my fellows Nuren Zishan and Anna Sachwani, will uncover the captivating plot, the thought-provoking themes, and the life of brilliant playwright behind it all, George Bernard Shaw, whose work continues to challenge societal norms and inspire conversations about identity and equality. But before proceeding to the plot, we'll delve into the life and legacy of the brilliant mind behind the iconic play Pygmalion. G.B. Shaw, who was also known as George Bernard Shaw, was born on July 26, 1856, in Dublin, Ireland. Shaw was the third and youngest child of a modest family. His father was a failed businessman, and his mother was a talented singer, provided a unique backdrop for Shaw's early life, which was marked by poverty and rebellious spirit. From a young age, he exhibited a keen interest in literature and arts. He devoured books, embracing a wide range of ideas from socialism and Darwinism to vegetarianism and Irish nationalism. This intellectual voracity would fuel his lifelong pursuit of social justice and artistic innovations and shaped his career as a playwright, critic, and a social reformer. Shaw's journey into the world of writing began in earnest when he moved to London in 1876. Initially, he struggled to find his footing, working as a journalist and music critic. However, it was during this time that he developed his distinctive voice, one that would challenge societal norms and provoke thought. Shaw's first major success came with the play Widower's Houses in 1892, which marked the beginning of his prolific career. He quickly gained recognition for his sharp wit, social commentary, and ability to blend humor with serious themes. His work often tackled issues such as class, gender, and the hypocrisy of society, making him a prominent figure in the literary and theatrical world. But it was Pygmalion, first performed in 1913, that solidified Shaw's status as a master playwright. This groundbreaking play tells the story of Eliza Doolittle, a flower girl who transforms into a refined lady under the tutelage of Professor Henry Higgins. Through this narrative, Shaw explores the themes of identity, distinction, and the power of language, all while maintaining his signature humor and wit.
Assalamu alaikum. My name is Ethan Urenzishan and I'll be explaining you the plot of Pygmalion. Pygmalion is a romance novel and which is written by George Bernard Shaw, produced in German in 1913 in Vienna. It was performed in England in 1914 and it's a play. The play is a human comedy about love and the English class system. The play was first came in the form of an act, a theater act, and then it was also recorded as a movie. So I'll be explaining you the plot. So it starts with the two old gentlemen meet in the rain one night at Convent Garden. Professor Higgins is a scientist of phonetics and Colonel Pickering is a linguist of Indian dialects. The first bets the other that he can, with his knowledge or phonetics, convince high London society that in a matter of months he will be able to transform the Cockney speaking convent flower girl Eliza Doolittle into a woman as poised as well spoken as a duchess. The next morning, the girl appears at his laboratory on Wimple Street to ask for speech lessons, offering to pay a shilling so that she may speak properly enough to work in a flower shop. Higgins makes merciless fun of her, but is seduced by the idea of working his magic on her. Pickering goads him on by agreeing to cover the cost of the experiment if Higgins' challenges is taken. And Higgins starts by having his housekeeper Betty bathing Eliza and giving her new clothes. Okay, so Higgins starts the challenge by asking his housekeeper to bathe Eliza and give her new clothes. Then Eliza's father, Alfred Doolittle, comes to demand the return of his daughter, though his real intention is to hit rhetoric, give him £5. On his way out, the dustman fails to recognize the new, clean, pretty flower girl, Eliza, as his daughter. For a number of months, Higgins trains Eliza to speak properly. The true trials for Eliza follow. The first occurs at Higgins' mother's home when Eliza is introduced to the Ainsford Hills, a trio of mother, daughter, and a son. The son Freddie is very attracted to her and further taken with what he thinks is her affected small talk when she slips into Cockney. Mr. Higgins worries that the experiment will lead to problems once it is ended, but Higgins and Pickering are too absorbed in their game to take heed. Okay, the second trial, which takes place some months later at an ambassador's party, is a resounding success. The wager is definitely won, but Higgins and Pickering are now bored with the project, which causes Eliza to be hurt. She throws Higgins' slippers at him in a rage because she does not know what is to become of her. Thereby bewildering him, he suggests she marry somebody. She returns him the hired jewelry and he accuses her of ingratitude. The following morning, Higgins rushes to his mother in a panic because Eliza has ran away. On his tail is Eliza's father, now unhappily rich from the trust of a deceased millionaire who took to heart Higgins' recommendations that Doolittle was England's most original moralist. Mrs. Higgins, who has been hiding Eliza upstairs all along, chides the two of them for playing with the girl's affection. When she enters, Eliza thanks Pickering for always treating her like a lady, but threatens Higgins that she will go work with his rival phonetician, Nepomuk. The outraged Higgins cannot help but start to admire her. As Eliza leaves for her father's wedding, Higgins shouts out a few errands for her to run, assuming that she will return to him at Wimple Street. Eliza, who has a lovelorn sweetheart in Freddie and the white widow to pass as a duchess, never makes it clear whether she will or not. The play ends with Higgins alone in the room, confident that Eliza will do the errand as he asked. Okay, so the main message we can learn from this George Bernard Shaw's Pygmalion is that true transformation and self worth come from within and are not determined by superficial markers like a parent's speech or societal status. Apart from that, Shaw also criticized the rigid class system and the shallow judgments that accompany it, showing that a person's value cannot be measured by their social standing or external refinement. Ultimately, the Pygmalion invites readers to reflect on how society judges individuals and to value people for who they truly are rather than for the roles imposed on them by the external circumstances.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Anna Azam, and today we'll be discussing the themes of George Bernard Shaw's ironic play Pygmalion. Imagine a world where your social status is predetermined by your accent, your clothes, and your manners. A world where a single misstep can condemn you to a life of poverty and obscurity. This is the world of Pygmalion, a timeless tale of transformation, identity, and blurred lines between appearance and reality. As we dive into the themes of this ironic play, get ready to challenge your assumptions about class, identity, and the human condition. Let's begin with the first theme social class. The play highlights the rigid social hierarchy of Victorian England, showcasing the differences between the upper and lower classes. Eliza's transformation challenges these social norms, raising questions about social mobility, equality, and the role of class in shaping identity. As Higgin marks, you see, this is what happens when you give a girl an education. She starts getting idea above her station. This line underscores the tension between social class and personal aspirations. The second theme is transformation. Eliza's journey from a poor flower girl to a refined lady explores the idea of personal transformation and self improvement. This theme raises questions about the nature of identity, whether people can change, and the role of external factor in shaping who we are. As Eliza herself says, I am a good girl, I am. I won't be called a flower girl again. This declaration marks a turning point in Eliza's transformation as she begins to assert her newfound identity. Next, we have identity. As Eliza navigates her new social status, she struggles to find her place in society and define herself. This theme explores the complexities of self discovery and identity formation, highlighting the tension between Eliza's past and present self. When Eliza says, I don't want to be a flower girl no more, I want to be a lady, she reveals the conflict between her old and new identities. Finally, we have appearance versus reality. The play highlights the tension between outward appearance and inner selves. Eliza's transformation challenges the idea that appearance determines reality, raising questions about the nature of truth, deception, and self presentation. As Higgin notes, the great secret, Eliza, is not having bad manners or good manners, but having the same manner for all human souls. This line emphasizes the importance of authenticity and sincerity in our interactions with others. Thank you so much, everyone, for your attention. This concludes our video on Pygmalion by George Bernard Shaw. We hope you found this exploration of play insightful and thought provoking. Thank you again for watching.